if your site is not indexed in Google, then that can be a huge problem from the start. If it's a brand new website, then it might not be indexed in Google, and if that's the case, then I suggest that you go to Twitter and put a tweet out there about it. That seems to be one of the fastest ways. Or you could go back to your web developer and ask them to set up something called Google Search Console. I'm going to go through that later on in the training, but yeah, if you find your website's not indexed. So how do we do it then? So I've shown you an example here. You want to go into Google and you want to put in the domain name. And then this is saying there's 71 results that come up. So I'm actually going to show you this on the live one rather than the screenshot. Okay, so I've typed that into Google. Now this is super large, so I'm just going to reduce it for a minute so you can see like 100% screen. Okay, so that's what it would normally look like, right? You type into Google a site colon and then domain name. And this is my brother's website that I'm probably going to try and do like an over-the-shoulder series on. So use all the steps to show you exactly how I do SEO on a website. Now, if we put in something that wasn't actually a real domain name, so smart.com. So if it comes up like this and like nothing comes up, then that's where you've got a problem. And that's when you need to go back to your web developer and find out what's happening and why the site isn't indexed in Google. Or again, if you don't have a web developer, you can just put it in the comments and I can check on your site and see why, if it's being blocked or maybe it's just too brand new or what's happening with it. What you ideally want is for it to come up with all these listings, so you know, yes, Google can find my website, and particularly that you want to make sure that your home page is showing up as well. The key thing as well is that it needs to be, like, you can't do it like this. It has to be the lowercase. So if I go back here again, let's just make it nice and big. So if you put in like that with a gap, then it's not going to work. It's showing 68,000 results. I mean, in this case, it does show that, but see, it's only got 2 from this website, and then it's got all kinds of other things. So it's not the right result. There has to be no space there at all. You also can't do it with a capital S. If you do it with a capital S, then again, it's not going to work. You don't have 60,000 pages on the website. It has to be a lowercase SITE colon and then with no spaces. Okay, so I'm sure you've got that now. And like I said, if it's not indexed in Google, there's no amount of SEO that's actually going to help you. So you need to get that fixed first before anything that you do is going to work. You could still do the other work that we're going to show you, but it won't actually help you to rank right now. If you do the work, it would help you to rank in the future once your website is indexed. So still do the work. But yeah, you need to get someone to fix it.